GM legends, GG to America. Hello to you. It's Friday here, 17th of October, so a sunny day here on the Gold Coast. So welcome to the show, the GC Crypto TV, everyone. We have our $1,000 YEET giveaway today, so we will do that a little bit later today. Few things to cover today, legends. So we will go over all that soon. We've got Bitcoin pulling back a little bit here, Memecoins and altcoins taking a bit of a dive. We'll go over the OpenSea chests, which just went live today. I've actually got one to open, so we can do that live, hopefully, all going to plan. A bit of abstract news, a bit of Igloo news. That's about it, really, I think. So we'll go over all that now. But GM to everybody who's just pulled up today. Hello on Abstract. What's up, Razuka? What's up, Money? What's up, everybody on Kick, YouTube, X, and wherever else in the world we're going? What's up, Angelos? What's up, Money? What's up, Gigi Martin? Thanks for pulling up. Obviously, we've got our big YEET giveaway today, guys, giving away $1,000, so I will be doing that shortly. But we might just go over the news real quick, and then we'll go from top to bottom as per normal, guys. Obviously, big shout out. Hello, Yana. I see you on the board. Chris Brown, what's up, my bro? IRL friend, back from the gym days. What's up? Hopefully, you're still getting a good pump at the gym, Chris. Big shout out to OKX, channel partner of ours. We've got two big channel partners, obviously OKX and YEET. OKX obviously is our trusted spot trading platform, which we use. The link I will just pop in the description. And if you do decide to get started with them and you do a bit of trading over there, you'll get $75 of Bitcoin for free. I'll just pop the link there. So massive shout out to OKX. We will be with them. Greeny and I will be with OKX next month in Sydney for the Australian Crypto Convention. So we'll be doing a few live events there. We'll be there live. I think we'll be on stage for a little bit even. So shout out to Greeny and I. Shout out to OKX for giving us that opportunity to meet much more of you guys. So definitely pull up if you are going to be in Sydney. And then obviously massive shout out to YEET giving away the $1,000 today. So, all right, enough of the show. On with the show, guys. So once again, thanks for pulling up. Hopefully this is coming through okay. Just had a little warning there that the signal might have dropped out. So hopefully we are all good. Right, let's share some charts. Bitcoin. All right, legends, we've got a bit of a pullback. Obviously, Bitcoin is pretty adamant on retesting that 107,000 support line. That has been support now for quite some time, going back to 8th of July. So this has been a pretty important support level for us for quite a few months now, guys. So we're obviously coming back down and retesting that. I did mention on the stream the other day, possibly we would come down and retest that level. Yes, we are. I'll just zoom out and take us on the weekly, guys. So nothing too dramatic. You can see it's definitely coming down and retesting a big fat red candle. Obviously, when we failed, like I said, to break above the 50% level, market didn't like us and it's swatted us straight back down. So kind of a triple touch here on the bottom, actually a quad touch really. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So interesting to see where we go from here. But Bitcoin is definitely in quite a critical zone here, guys. So we do want to see a response from Bitcoin here. I'm not going to lie. We want to see a move to the upside sooner rather than later. And we don't want to tap this downside support too many times. Otherwise, we probably will break through. So I don't really want to see the 107 support broken. If that breaks, we're probably going to see 102 or 99. Definitely don't want to see 99 or below. We'll start to see a bit of a break or change of bullish structure then. So yeah, kind of at a point now where we need to see Bitcoin do something, guys. You know, these sort of touch points here where we pulled back and bounced nicely, that was all pretty well and good, but that's going back to August. With it being Q4 now, we need to see Bitcoin start to do something, guys. Obviously, the longer we dilly-dally here, and if we do break below these support levels, chances get greater and greater probability-wise that perhaps we have seen the top. So I know everybody wants to hear me say this is the bottom. We're only going up. And while I think this perhaps is the bottom, and we do move up to a new all-time high, hopefully in Q4, we need to keep our minds open to the fact that that could have been the top, guys. So I'll keep you guys up to date with those levels, what I see happening, but we just have to play it by ear. We've had 3 down days now. Hopefully we see a bounce sooner rather than later. And we want to see a pretty strong rejection here, guys. So hopefully we don't dilly-dally around these levels too much. look, guys, we've spoken about this at length. Like I said, this is a pretty critical support level. So hopefully we see a bounce out of here pretty soon, and we don't hang around here for the next couple of weeks because it could get a little bit hairy. So yeah, look, while I don't want to say that sort of stuff, and don't want to say things like we're not seeing an all-time high, something like that, I still think probability-wise we are. Obviously, like I've said, Q4 historically has a 69% growth or gain for Bitcoin. So hopefully we knock that. Hopefully we get those sort of results and we don't see something different. What's up, Wolfie? What's up, RJ Punk? CME gap around 92. Yeah, I think someone was saying that on the chat yesterday. We don't always have to close those gaps, so just keep that in mind. It is something. I think we took out the CME gap yesterday, one of them anyway. But obviously 92. There was one there. Whether we touch it, I don't know. It's not critical we do, but sometimes we do go back and touch it. So interesting enough. Interesting. Bitcoin just at a really important zone here, guys. So I guess that's what I'm trying to emphasize. I'm not saying the bull run's over, but it's sort of getting to that point there where we need to see Bitcoin move north or move up and get the hell away from this 107 mark. We need to reclaim the 116,000 50% level. We reclaim that, we're on the stronger side of the market. If we fail to reclaim that, we're on the weaker side of the market. So yeah, Bitcoin to 120 or 100K. Well, I put my money on going to 100K first before we went to 100, but the longer we dilly-dally around this level, the greater the chances are we see something like 100. So yeah, I'd just like to see us get away from here, get to the stronger side of the market above the 50% level and just get the hell away from this 107. But we will need to continue to watch how we close and then we'll go from there. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's just quickly look at fear and greed. We'll just go through this quite quickly today, guys. We've covered this in length all week, so I don't really want to bore you guys with the same stuff, but these are sort of quite important metrics to keep an eye on. Obviously, we are still in fear. Not surprising at all. We're retapping the 107 zone. So anytime we tap there, we tend to go back into fear. I think if we break below and we visit the 102,000, I think we go back to extreme fear. So keeping an eye on that, guys. Hopefully, this is the sentiment reset we needed, and we can push higher pretty soon. Another couple of other data points I want to touch on. Liquidation's up a little bit now, back up to closer to the billion mark. It's up 61% today, the liquidation's not surprising because we're obviously tapping the 107 support zone. Probably a lot of people longed from around that point, maybe long from the 109. So they got a bit wrecked now. So, even though we had that big leverage spike the other day and a lot of people got wrecked, some people just don't learn, do they? So, yeah, liquidations are occurring. So I'm just trying to find the bloody liquidations bar. I might actually be in it. Where is it? There. So nothing like, this bar here is going to throw us out for bloody months now because it's so ginormous. Everything else looks like a tea party, guys. But yeah, look, still a decent amount of liquidations, nothing real scary, but nothing that compares to what we had the other day. So not a lot to report there. Probably the one thing to report a little bit more is we're starting to see the short side of the market being heavily favored here, guys. So yesterday we were about the 50%. It was pretty even. It was about 50-50. Now with sort of the drop back down to 107 support zone, we are seeing the market start to favor shorts. Not a bad thing. And to be honest, when we are at the bottom of the range, I'd like to see this go quite out of whack to give us a chance at a snapback. So hopefully we see something like a 53, 55% to 45 or something like that. And we get a nice snapback and we see shorts use this fuel to push us to the upside. So something else to keep an eye on, obviously that long-short ratio, so I'll keep reporting back on that. But we are starting to get to a little bit of a differential here, again, favouring the short side. So hopefully we see bears get wrecked soon, guys. I know we're all keen on that. ETH, we've got a question here. ETH to 5,300 before 26. Yeah, I think so, man. I'm sort of eyeing up 6,000 to 8,000 for ETH, provided Bitcoin doesn't shit the bed and we've got a bear market. So provided Bitcoin gets above that 116,000, I think ETH's chances of getting to my levels are about 6,200 to 8,000. So I'll be selling my ETH around that level. All right, guys. So that's obviously the long shorts. We've covered fear and greed, and we've also covered the liquidations. Some other stuff. All right, in other news, guys, we'll just move over to Abstract. Obviously, I'm streaming over there, and I'm pretty bullish on the Abstract team. Some news coming out of there now, obviously, let me just make sure I'm on the right tab, and then I'll zoom in for you guys that are blind like me. Ooh, there we go. We got news from Finn. So there were a lot of people on the timeline starting to speculate Finn might be stepping down from the team. I noticed yesterday, obviously, Finn lost his Abstract badge, and then it looked like Finn sold his Abstract assets. So it was looking pretty ominous. Obviously, Finn, love him or hate him, has had a bit of bad press the last sort of 6 months. There were a few projects who seemed to be a bit upset with Finn for gatekeeping and stuff like that. I'm going to keep away from commenting too much on that. My experience with Finn was he jumped on the show. He was a great chat, very knowledgeable guy. I interacted with him in DM sometimes. He was very, he was open. He was always honest with me. I thought he was pretty good. Obviously, I'm not on a team that's trying to get my stuff listed on Abstract, so I don't know what he was like in that professional capacity over there. But certainly as a creator, I thought he was great. He was certainly supportive of me, not over supportive. I never got insider stuff from him one time. So I've got nothing bad to say about the guy, but obviously he did rustle a few feathers and he's decided to step down. So I just want to say, first and foremost, Finn, all the best with wherever you go, brother. Hopefully it works. It's always hard to leave. I can only imagine what it's like to leave a business in Web3 and have to come on here and put a fucking post up and know you're just going to get smashed, because there was definitely a momentum shift where people were starting to come after him a little bit, and this must have been a bloody hard post to put up. So first and foremost, we've got to remember this is a real human behind this PFP, guys. So shout out to Finn. Thank you for all the work you did for Abstract. Thanks for coming on the show. Big love to you. Hopefully you go and make yourself a massive success somewhere in the crypto world, and you continue to be on the timeline, Finn. So shout out to you. But on the more exciting side, now that Finn's moved on, maybe a lot of the people that were coming after him and a bit of the shade that was being thrown around with Abstract, hopefully we can all move on, become a happy family again, and push Abstract to the fucking moon. So if you guys don't know what Abstract is, it's a new chain coming out. Obviously the chain is out. We're in the testing phases. Luca Net's famous for bringing pudgy penguins and sending that to fucking the moon. He's created a chain. And there are rumors of a raise coming, guys, as well. So I think the darkest part of Abstract is over. And we've got Finn stepping down. We've got this news here, guys. We've got this news here I want to show you. Some Igloo news. So this is the shell company that obviously contains pudgy penguins and a few other businesses, I think, as well. Sorry, guys, I'm doing a lot of talking first thing in the morning and the voice goes. All right, Igloo. We're excited to share the story of pudgy penguins and Pengu to US policymakers and help shape the future for all crypto. Now, guys, I think this is a massive story, and I think this is the first sign of the Abstract / pudgy penguin marketing machine about to kick in, guys. Luca did make mention he's going to kick off the marketing machine for Abstract and pudgy penguins Q4. He came out and reshared this today. And basically what these guys are doing, what Igloo has done, is partnered with Invariant, which is a public affairs lobbying and government relations firm. So basically, they're going to help share the story of pudgy penguins and Pengu with US policymakers working together to help shape the future of crypto alongside the federal government. Guys, this is pretty big, man. This is pretty big. So basically, this is Igloo, pudgy penguins, Abstract, and all of those companies now partnering with a government relations firm to obviously buddy up with US government, who obviously a lot more favorable to crypto now that old Trumpy boys come in. And now they're hiring a public relations firm, so obviously to deal with the public relations, the customer, front-facing customer like us, and also deal with the back-end government. So obviously, you do need to lobby government. Sam Bankman-Fried did it with SBF. Obviously, I don't think Igloo is going to go the same way, but obviously, if you want to go far in the crypto world, you do need to buddy up with US policymakers, unfortunately. That's just the way the world works, guys. That's just how it is. don't hate them for doing this. I love the fact they're doing this. And I think we're going to see some really cool stuff coming out Q4. And I think this announcement here is fucking massive. So, Luca, shout out to you, brother. Still waiting to get you on the show, man. I changed my PFP to Penguin, and you haven't fucking called me. But anyway, enough about that. Yes, the abstract memes are so far down, you might as well not look at them. I'm down about 25,000 US over there, so that stings my rectum just a little bit. But I think this is a great move from the team. I think this is exactly what you want to see. We want to see these businesses starting to go after the policymakers to basically move ahead of the pack here. So shout out to Luca Nets and Igloo, and I think Q4 is going to be a fucking dream. And I think this is big news, guys. So shout out to those guys over there. So once again, we've had Finn step down, Igloo announcement come out, Luca's starting to post again, Cigar's starting to post again. So he's starting to put a few posts out. He started to tease that the marketing machine will get turned on as well. That was the other thing. They are starting to tease that there may be a raise coming, guys. So I think this is big. Finn stepping down. We've got the US policymakers getting on side with us, and we're going to start lobbying them. And then on top of that, maybe the raise has just been finished for abstract, or maybe they're in the midst of doing the raise now, or they're just starting. Now, once the raise goes live, guys, I think we're getting super close to a TG announcement with a date. So I think we need the raise to go through first, them to announce the raise has been done and what the raise amount was. And then I think we're going to get a date given us. So all these things need to happen before the TG date's given to us. So I think the team's starting to tick these things now. So I think even though people were freaking out, saying, why is abstract being so quiet, things like that, I think they've got the microphone out now, the megaphone ready to go. So here we go, Cigar. We just shipped favorite tokens to the abstract portal. Okay, pretty cool. You can add them to your favorites list. That's pretty cool, but not as cool as doing the raise, guys. So here we go, Cigar. This is the tweet you put out here that's starting to give clues that maybe the raise has happened or they're doing it now. Most people don't know this, but we're literally operating at the fraction of what other chains have, and we're still going toe-to-toe with them. Now imagine if that were to change. Now, Luca reposted that, I believe, or made a comment. So for me, that's them starting to hint at the marketing machine's about to turn on again, which they just announced with the Igloo announcement. And also more abstract specific coming from Cigar is obviously the dev for abstract, talking about imagine if that was to change and they start to spend some money. So I'm getting pretty bullish on abstract, guys. I think we're going to start to see this kick off, and I think you probably want to get in position. All right, that's enough about that stuff. Let me just go check me notes. What else we've got to cover? Obviously, wall chain, guys. A lot of people are starting to say, make sure you've got your wallets connected. So, guys, obviously, wall chain is coming out. They've got their quacks. I have signed up there. I will put the link in the description here. Invite friends. People are theorizing that this badge here will become an NFT. So I think you can still qualify for this. Maybe I'll pop the link in the description or the reference link, and you guys can jump on that if you like. I don't know what sort of stimmy we're going to get with this, guys. No idea, but I got over there pretty early. I'm not fading stimmies in a bull run, so I went and did that. I'll put that in abstract as well. What do we got here on abstract? Rest in peace, Finn. He's still supporting Dramelio. Yeah, I hope he is. Big raise announced, please, Luca. Yes, hopefully they come out and announce the raise has happened. Hopefully it's a decent size raise, and then they announce a date for us, guys, and we go to the fucking moon with abstract. So obviously I've been bullish on abstract for a while. I've got platinum. The race for me was to get to platinum. I haven't sold all my assets. I'm going to wait for it to pump. I think we do see a pump, and I think we're starting to see hints of the team making movements in the background, and they're starting to announce it now. So I'm pretty bullish on that. Guys, I think we might move over to the YEET giveaway. I've probably covered quite a lot of stuff here now. Obviously, Bitcoin's pulled back. We'll have our daily close in the next 35 minutes. We'll see where we end up there. Hopefully, we hold the 107 support. Like I said, if you weren't here early in the show, the big level to get above for Bitcoin is 116,500 approx, give or take. So we do want to see ourselves break above that. But guys, let's move on. I know a lot of you guys are here for the $1,000 giveaway, so maybe we'll do one of them now, guys. We'll see if the wheel works today. Obviously, last week I had to bloody do this thing manually, and that was a nightmare. But hopefully today this works. So we've got $1,000 to give away. I'm going to break it up a little bit today, guys. I will tell you the minimum soon, but I'm going to start at the minimum so no one gets a head start. All right, guys, let's see if this bad boy works. I'm just going to close a few tabs here because I've about 1,000 open here. To show you guys. Actually, I want to go check out my OpenSea chest. I'll do that after the first YEET giveaway. Let's see if this works. Oh, the wheel works, but there's no minimum wager feature yet. Fuck's sake, really? Oh, yes, you're right. You are right. Oh, no. Oh, no. How many of these I'm going to have to... Oh, looks like I've got to go back to the wheel, the manual wheel. It was wheel picker, wasn't it? God's sake. All right, guys, let's... Okay, here's our wheel picker. All right. Shut that down. You're actually down for DeFi. You're not far off what I was going to pick, so that's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the manual one again, guys. God's sake. Mando, help me, brother. Help me. All right, well, let's go back to the board, guys. We had about $25,000 worth of volume this week, so thank you, guys. That's a massive... that was a massive bit of volume you guys spent with them. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to OSF and Mando and the YEET team for giving us $1,000 to give away. Look at all you legends. The RJ Punk, you hit bloody gold. Woohoo! Got Angelos and silver. So a few big spenders there. All right, guys, I'm going to manually do this, so just bear with me. This is going to take me a little bit of time to bloody put in. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to go the Angelos. This will take me a little while, but I will do it. We've got average. What else we got? GC Wolf, what's up? So remember, you do need to be here live, guys. So I'll do the draw. I'm going to spin the wheel. And if you guys are here, just sing out that you're here and you'll win some money, which I will announce how much soon. So it's Yana. Let's go Undo. What's up, Undo? Undo, how much did you have? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start at the whales first. I'm going to start the whales first, guys. Yeah, there we go. All right. First spin we're going to do, guys, is anyone who had $1,500 of volume or more, which was RJ Punk, Angelos, Average Rect, and GC Wolf. This is going to be for a big prize, guys. This is for the big prize. We're going to do $500 for the whales in the room. So I thought rather than do 250 legends, we are going to do... Yana, did you just sneak yourself in, did you? I'm going to let you have it, but I'm not going to let anyone else get in there. Oh, okay, Yana, you're in. You actually put a pretty big spend in there. So, Yana, you're in. All right, there we go, guys. Share this tab. So this is for the whales in the room. So I'm going to put a bit of a bigger prize up today. I thought I'd thank the biggest spenders, which is obviously the guys who put a bit of volume through. We are going to do some low volume prizes as well, guys. So don't worry. I'm going to get you guys mostly all in there. But this is for the whales in the room. I just want to make sure the wheels come up on my screen. Woo! Okay. So Yana, you are in. So we've got RJ Punk, Angels, Average Rec, GC Wolf, and Yana. This is for $500, legends. I'll just make sure the music's not too high on you if there is music. Put this down a bit. All right, guys, $500. Let's spin the bloody wheel. So good luck to you guys. Here we go. $500 for the winner. Oh, Yana. Yana, you are very lucky. All right, Yana, congratulations. You've got $500 coming your way. Let me just record that. 1 second, please. So congratulations, Yana. You just won yourself $500. Yana, are you here? Which I know you are, I'm only kidding. All right. Congratulations, Yana. Undo, I don't think you were when I refreshed, man. I don't think you were when I just refreshed. So apologies if you were. I'm doing my best. But if everyone does this before, yeah, it gets a bit tricky if you guys all do this live. So Yana, you stuck in there. You got yourself $500. I am going to do a couple more spins in the next couple of minutes. A shout out to Yana. Let me just put those comments up. Yana is live. Shout out to you. Just won yourself $500. Snuck in the door. I don't mind that. Fuck it. Got to get the win for people. Once again, shout out to YEET for giving us some money to give away. Shout out. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a good call, Rizuka. Just do numbers, shouldn't I? Clever boy. Sorry, man. My brain's actually not that great at the moment. Another thing I want to show you guys, actually, before I do the chest for OpenSea, I didn't show you guys daily exchange volume. This is crazy, man. Like, even though we've got this massive pullback, this is all-time daily exchange volume. So this is the highest we ever had. Daily exchange volume back in back in 21, 23rd of May was about the highest exchange volume we had. It was 165 billion. Look how much of this is sending. We broke over 100 billion, guys. We haven't broken over 100 billion since we hit all-time high back in December last year. So even though we've got prices pulling back here, guys, we actually tried to break above it back in was that March last year? Back in March last year, we tried to break above it, failed, came back up and broke above the 100 billion for a few months there when we broke all-time high in December, November, December, and we're doing it again. So, guys, I think this is good news. Even though Bitcoin's pulling back, the daily exchange volume is pumping, man. So I think retail's coming. I think they're here. So that's pretty good. So a little bit of good data for you guys before I do the next roll. Guys, let's go to OpenSea chest, guys. So I only have a steel chest. It's tier 1. Let's see. Let's just see. Sorry, got people arguing about the volume on YEET. We'll go back to that, guys. So here's my chest. Should we open it up? Let's just open this up. I see a lot of people won some NFTs. You can win some tokens. I didn't really farm this very hard. I'll just make sure cool. The volume's not too high. We got I live by a school, guys, and we got bloody bagpipes playing at the school. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. It's pretty fucking full on. We got bagpipes are pretty good, aren't they? So let's open my chest. Let's go. I've received one item. Only one? What? Is that all? What's that? What? Can I open it? What's this shit? Mariner's Cache. Tier 3 treasure. What is that? I don't even know what that is. The fuck is that? That looks like shit. No. Here's what's inside your steel chest. Treasures are automatically added to your profile. Prizes expire at the end of wave 2 on the 11th of the 5th. Click claim to transfer each one to your wallet. Have I claimed it? What is that? I don't even get what that is. Did I open it? What the fuck is going on? Shit, that was lackluster? Oh, it's like a badge. I got a badge. Yeah, OpenSea never fails to impress, man. Fuck me dead. Spending thousands of dollars of gas since 21, and then I've got to farm a chest to get a badge. Unreal, guys. You guys are unreal at OpenSea. Anywho, so that was a fail. Fuck, OpenSea. You fucking suck. Broken Sea, bro. I can't believe they farmed us for fucking 5 years, came back, decided to do a token, and then farmed us for fees. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, I saw a bit of FUD on the timeline today about that, and I just got a fucking badge. Unreal. I reckon that's shite, man. Anyway, forget about it. Let's get back to YEET. Let's get back to the fucking exciting shit, guys. All right. So I think Rizuka's right. I'm just going to add numbers to the rest of this. So the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to refresh this. I'm not going to tell you guys because some of you dirty dogs do some last minute bids. So I'm going to do $1,000 or more, guys, and I've got 13 people there. So I did refresh it. We're going, okay, we're going to do $1,000. Sorry, $1,000, $1,000 of volume or more, and there's 13 people. So obviously, done. We're going to remove Yana, and then we'll put numbers 5. Oh, God damn it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it should have been, sorry, let me just check. 12 people. That's right. Yeah, 12. That's right. Okay, 12. So, guys, this spin here, sorry, it's a bit clunky today. This is going to be for 1,000 people or more. Yeah, Dan, for DeFi. Yeah. That's, well, I mean, I am keeping the volume fairly high. So, I mean, Yana, I see on there every time, but I see what you're saying. All right. So, guys, this is going to be for $250. So, shout out to Yana who won the $500 for $1,500 or more. We're going to do $1,000 or more, which there was actually 13 of you, but one was Yana. So, we're not going to give it to Yana again. Let's spin the wheel and see who the lucky fucker is. Here we go. $250 going to. Oh, DC Wolf. I know you're here. I know you're here. $250 coming your way, amigo. So, GC Wolf, are you here? Are you here, GC Wolf? Shout out if you're here. Let's go. Let's go. Wolfie is here. Wolfie, you have you've been on the board for a long time. Yeah, that was bloody close, man. That was bloody close. Who was that close to? But GC Wolf, I have you there. I'm just going to add you manually. I'm just going to make sure I've got your. And you spent a decent amount. You spent $1,500 this week, so it's nice to see you get on the board. GC Wolf, shout out to you. $250 coming your way. So Yana won $500. GC Wolf won $250. All right, guys, we are going to do the last $250 giveaway now, and then I'll let you guys go and let's go and enjoy our day on the timeline. It's a nice sunny day here today, so I will be on the timeline, obviously being a terrorist as per normal. But let's do this last little draw. So I'll just close this now. I'm just going to refresh this volume chart one more time. So GC Wolf, I'm just going to remove you from there as well. Then we just add up how many people have what I want them to have. So guys, we are going to do $150 or more, and that is 20 of you. Minus 2 people, 1, that's 18 people. So I'm going to put 18 more on there. 18 more. So we've got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One more. All right, there we go, guys. This is for you. My pleasure, GC Wolfie. Congratulations. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Thanks for pulling up every time. I did refresh of Ovi. I'm going to put you in, Ovi. But next time, guys, I'm not going to be as generous. So I'm going to put one more in. We're 17. I'm going to put 8 in. There you go. You're in, my man. You are in. All right. So Ovi's just snuck in. Yeah, Ovi, you're in, brother. You're in and you are live here on the show. So I'm going to do the spin. Ovi, you are in, my man. There you go. All right. So last but not least, the spin for the lower volume spenders. We've got $150 or more volume requirement, and I'll give you $250 thanks to YEET. All right, guys, here we go. Last spin. Thanks for staying with me today, guys. I know I've made you wait for this one, but this is the $250 spin you guys have all been waiting for. Let's go. All right, here we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Ooh. Number 15. Let me count. I need a GC Wolf, sorry. And let's go. So I'm just going to take 3 off there when I count. So it's number 15. So it will be Sorry, just going to remove the winners from here. This is fucking confusing. RJ Punk, you won, didn't you? Yana, GC Wolf. Where are we? So, sorry guys, I'm a bit retarded. All right, 15. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got GG Martin. I've got GG Martin, guys. Number 15, GG Martin. Are you here? I've got GG Martin. I think you've won before, GG Martin. Shout out if you're here, brother, and you get the win again. Lucky number 15. So please sing out if you're here. Let me turn this fan on. It's fucking up. GG Martin, are you here, legend? We'll see if he's here. We'll give him 2 minutes. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, that was bloody confusing doing it that way, man. What's up? There we go. GG Martin. Have you never won, GG Martin? You're here every bloody week. You deserve a win if you haven't. Woohoo! Well done, dude. Well done. Anyway, good. Well done to the winners. We've got GG Martin there as well. GG Martin, I'll just put you in my little winner circle. So congratulations to you guys, GG Martin. I will get that across to the team now, guys. So once again, congratulations. Yeah, the very first week he was misclicked. That's right. And I sent you some tokens, didn't I? Yeah, I sent you some God tokens. That's right. All right, guys. Well, shout out to you guys. Shout out to YEET for giving us those prizes to give away to you guys. Guys, I want to say happy Friday. Hopefully Bitcoin holds this critical support level of 107,000. I will get those names away to the team, guys. So you should get your winnings in the next 24 hours, give or take. Give me about an hour to get that to them, guys, give or take. But about an hour forward from this time tomorrow, you will have that money hit your account. Guys, massive shout out to OKX channel partner. We use them for spot trading. Massive shout out to YEET, who gave away the $1,000 today to you guys. Massive shout out to you guys, the viewers, for pulling up and watching me today. We will be back with Greeny next week, Friday, so definitely pull up for that. We'll have Greeny back on the show. He will be back from overseas, from Europe, so he'll be joining me again. So it'd be great to have him back on the show, give my voice a rest. Massive shout out to me. Thank you, Wolfie. Shout out to you as well, my legend. Guys, as always, thanks for pulling up and giving me your support. I will see you guys on the timeline. Massive shout out to Chris, who's watching the show. Guys, I will catch you back Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you give GC Crypto TV a follow. That's our streaming channel. Big love to you guys. Shout out and see you on the timeline, guys. Much love.